Hello, church family. Today is Thursday, May 4th, and this is a weekly update. A new month means a new verse of the month. And this month, we're studying Matthew 7:26 and 27. And it says this: Everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like the foolish man who built his house on the sand. The rains fell, the floods came, the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And this verse is the exact contrast of last month's. Last month talked about the wise man who was a hearer and a doer of God's word. This verse talks about the person who is a hearer but not a doer. And so when we hear God's words, we don't put it into practice. We're not being obedient. We're building our lives on a foundation of sand. And we can be sure that when trouble comes of life, that we're going to fall apart because we have no foundation. So I want to encourage you to work to memorize this verse so you can be a doer of God's word and not just a hearer. Well, coming up this week, we have a couple birthdays. On the 7th is Colin Rusk's birthday, and then on the 10th is Juanita Kidd's. And today is Ron and Patty Copeland's anniversary. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to all of you. Well, tomorrow night, Friday night, we have trivia night. Trivia night's going to be a fun night for our church family, an opportunity for us to connect, enjoy time together, share some food and some laughter. And the purpose of that is to raise a little bit of money for the block party. If you've not signed up and you'd like to, send us a note at church office and we can get you signed up and get things moving. Also on Saturday is the baby shower for Kendra Jones. On Sunday, Jude and Bree Souza, our missionaries to Brazil, are going to be with us. Jude and Bree served with us here at the church for several years, and we're excited that they're on the mission field. They're going to be here Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. They're going to share a ministry report for about a half hour. And then from 9:30 to 10, we're going to have refreshments in the connection point. And at 10 o'clock, we'll have our service, and Jude will share a short little update there as well. Also, coming up in the next couple of weeks, we are going to put a focus on church membership. If you've not formally partnered with us in the church, we want to encourage you to do so. That we realize we're thankful for all the people that come that aren't members, that are enjoying what we do as a church, and are thankful for that and even supporting the church. But we really want to encourage you to be partnered with us in a formal way, to partner with us arm in arm to accomplish the mission that God has given us, to go and to make disciples. And to that end, we have a couple things coming up. On Wednesday, May 17th, we have a starting point class. And that's an opportunity for you to explore membership and to learn a little bit more about Eastside Baptist Church. And that's for those who've been around for a while and are like, I think maybe I need to learn a little more. If you're newer to the church and want to know a little bit more, on Sunday, May 21st, we're going to have a pizza with pastors. After the morning service, we have pizza up in the chapel. Just an opportunity for you to get to know us a little bit and for us to get to know you a little bit more. And on the church membership front, this Sunday, we're going to be voting on Joyce Niederfer. She has been attending church for some time, has completed her testimony worksheets, and those will be in a bulletin on Sunday. We'll also have a Thursday update this week. So be sure to take a look at that and read through her testimony of how God has brought her to him and how she has trusted him. And the deacons recommend her for membership, and so we'll vote on her on Sunday morning. On Sunday morning as well, the service is going to be focused on this theme of compounding corruption. The focus is going to be in Genesis 38. And the thing that we're going to learn is that when we live for ourselves, trouble grows. We're going to see this in an episode in the life of Judah as he demonstrates the truth of this, the choices he makes, and the mess that he's making of his life. But we're also going to see that even in the mess, God is at work pointing us to hope. Hope that is far beyond ourselves, hope that is outside of ourselves, and is ultimately found in Jesus. Well, our verse of the day, Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. I want to encourage you to make this a real commitment of your own heart, that you would delight yourself in the Lord, that you would love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, to find your satisfaction, enjoyment in him. And when we do that, we can be sure that he will give us the desires of our heart, because what's filling our heart is our love for him. And so the way to satisfaction, contentment, joy, and peace is to be delighting ourselves in the Lord. Well, church family, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. We'll hope to see many of you on trivia night, and love you, and have a great rest of the week.